Governor toured the hardest hit areas near Blue. This is the same storm that killed Deborah Boyd near Bogue Chitto. The governor has declared a state of emergency in Bryan County and 51 other counties. Hopefully we don't need to add to that list today, but this is definitely a day to be weather aware.
Yes. Make sure you have the latest News 9 weather app.
Yeah.
We're going to be all over that this evening. We definitely have some storms that will be moving into the state. In fact, we do have some storms that are already in the state right now. It started very early this morning and late last night. Some severe storms even in parts of northern Oklahoma. But zooming in here a little bit closer to Next Gen Live, things are fairly quiet for most of us right now. We do have an isolated shower just in parts of northeast Pontotoc County. That's going to continue to drift off to the north about 15 miles an hour or so. It's been slowing down. No lightning associated with it right now, but we do have some thunderstorms out in the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. Those are also kind of drifting off to the north and east pretty slowly here. Some lightning with it. Nothing severe at the moment, but some heavy downpours and some lightning, so they're definitely a little loud. This is our OCCC camera, part of our Air Comfort Skycam network. It's actually kind of nice right now in the metro. It's 75 degrees. It's a little breezy. That wind being out of the south-southeast, gust at 25. Dew points are in the mid-60s, so it's a little humid. We're at 79 in Stillwater, only the 60s in northwest Oklahoma, upper 50s in Guymon, 75 in Lawton, 77 degrees right now in Durant. More with the south wind between about 15 to 25 miles an hour across much of the state. And that wind may be picking up a little bit here later this evening. Here's the setup right now. We've got a lot of moisture to work with. So these storms that we're going to get here later, they're going to have quite a bit of a punch as they move through Oklahoma. Right now, we've got the low pressure well out to the west. In fact, the dry line not even making it into the Texas panhandle just yet, but eventually that will be making its way off to the east. So right now, the big picture is showing things are fairly quiet right now, but the storm setup, it is there. We do have the storm just to our north and west. The dry line is way out west. That's going to slowly march off to the east here over the next several hours, and it's going to be over the next several hours when we can expect these showers and storms to eventually develop way out west. So it's going to be a long day and night ahead. Today, temperatures easily making it into the upper 70s and low 80s across the state. For this afternoon, there is the slightest chance we do get an isolated shower or storm to develop out ahead of the main wave, but it's obviously already happening out in the far western Oklahoma panhandle, so pretty good chance that that's just going to continue for this afternoon. Now, this evening, still a very low chance for Oklahoma City or central Oklahoma, but this evening, showers and storms eventually, probably not until after even 10 o'clock or so, will be moving into far western Oklahoma. It's not going to be until overnight and into tomorrow morning where they will eventually move into Oklahoma City, central Oklahoma in general. 100% chance that it is going to happen. Breaking down the storm zone for you. Right now, we've got a moderate threat for parts of western and central Oklahoma. We could actually see up to tennis ball size hail in far western Oklahoma. Wind gusts up to about 70 miles an hour. That does include the Oklahoma City metro, and tornadoes are possible. That also includes the Oklahoma City metro. But breaking that down even farther for you, it's a low threat for tornadoes. And if we do get any tornadoes in Oklahoma City or in parts of central Oklahoma, they would be very brief and weak, but we would still watch them, obviously. But the higher threat will today be in far western Oklahoma. You can see that red there. That's where we do have that high threat in far western northwest Oklahoma. Does include parts of Beaver and Harper County. Everyone's going to get the hail, though, it looks like. Most of us will see up to golf ball size hail and wind gusts easily between 65 to 75 miles an hour, and that does include western and central Oklahoma. This is definitely going to be a very big wind and hail maker. As far as hail sizes go, we could easily see up to golf ball size hail, I think, in central Oklahoma, but you're not going to see those tennis ball size hail unless you're in far western Oklahoma, potentially up to softball size hail in the far western and northwestern part of the state. So breaking down the timing a little bit more for you. Between about 4 and 10 o'clock, that's when that main wave will eventually move into far northwest Oklahoma, eventually sliding off to the east, western sides of Canadian County, Blaine, Caddo County between about 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock in the morning. Probably not making it into Oklahoma City until after 1 o'clock in the morning. So this is going to be an overnight event, which obviously makes it even more dangerous to even spot the tornadoes. But obviously our Next Gen Live, the most powerful dual pole radar in the entire state, will be able to pick up on that pretty easily. And all of our storm trackers will be out this evening and into tonight. Behind the storm system, temperatures will be dropping down into the mid to upper 50s, still holding on to the 60s in southeast Oklahoma. And then once we get into tomorrow, temperatures will be a little bit cooler, but not by a whole lot. Temperatures will still be in the mid to upper 70s. For most of us, could see some low 70s in the far east. Tomorrow afternoon, we do have the potential of seeing some redevelopment later in the afternoon. Pretty decent chance there in north central Oklahoma. By tomorrow evening, about a 50% chance we do get some additional development even here in Oklahoma City with a low threat. Some of those storms could also be severe. So for tonight, it's a 100% chance of showers and storms. It's another 50% chance that we do get some redevelopment by tomorrow afternoon. Mother's Day, though, is looking nice and quiet.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
Exactly. This weekend looks good.
Thanks, Cassie.